Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I thought we would just do like soft-spoken, like a little ASMR chat with me, what's new, what's going on in my life. So we're just gonna do a little talk, but it's all gonna be ASMR for you guys. I love ASMR. I have to tell you guys, I watch ASMR. So fun fact, I watch ASMR every single night to go to sleep. Yes, I can go to sleep without it, but it is so relaxing to be able to watch it. Little triggers, and my favorite ones are honestly just people talking. I love to listen to people just talk. I love the different tones of voices. I love accents. I love all of it. And it just relaxes me so much. So I thought we would just chit chat a little bit. And I give you some insight into like what is new in my life. So basically, I'm like probably the most boring person ever. I don't do that much. I'm like such a homebody. I love to be home. I work, and then when I come home, I do all of my work from home things that I need to do, all my socials and all of that good stuff. And then obviously I have kids, so top priority is my kids, so everything with them. And then I do go to the gym around 4 times a week, which, you know, is fine. So I don't really have too much going on. I'm such a homebody. And if you're like, hey, let's go do something, I promise I'm likely gonna say no, because the older I've gotten, I just prefer to stay home. I know that's ridiculous. I don't have a ton of friends. I keep my circle very small. I have a best friend who has been my best friend since I was like 14 years old. And she doesn't live here. She lives away, a few hours away. But she's been my best friend since we were 14 and 15 years old. And I love her endlessly. I have one sister. I have 2 kids. And that's like a few little facts about me. So I would say like my friends are more like my family, because I trust my family. So my family are my friends. And yeah, I just keep my circle very small. So yeah, anyways, I have, let's see, been in my journey now for fitness since 2018. So 7 years ago is when I started, just a little over 7 years ago, which is crazy that it's been that long. I feel like I've made so much progress, like physically, mentally. Like the journey is more than just the gym, you know? Like it's more than just the gym. I started out running. This is like a little backstory of me, but I started out by running. That's how I started this journey. And I would run. I started with a mile, worked my way up to 5 and 6 usually a day. The most I ever did was 11, and it was like amazing. I literally ran 11 miles and I felt phenomenal. But consistently it was around 5 to 6. I decided May of that year I wanted to join the gym, and I would go and just do like little things, but I had so much anxiety going to the gym, and I didn't know anybody. I didn't know anyone in the gym. It was so awkward. I would hide in like a little room and just hide from everybody. So I'm like, I don't want them to see me. Like, what if I'm doing this wrong? I'm probably doing it wrong. And I would like YouTube it and try to figure out how to do what I was supposed to be doing. And it was so embarrassing. And what's funny is we've all been there, you know, like all of us have had that embarrassing moment. And truthfully, there's nothing that you should be embarrassed about, because we all have to start somewhere. So I went to the gym May of that year and started to lift being the loose term, because I had no clue what I was doing at all. And it just blossomed from there, and I started to get a little help from people. They would kind of show me, or I'd start really watching other people, and I'm like, I'm not doing this exercise right. So I started to film myself as a accountability for myself, and I started my Instagram page, and it has blossomed from there. In 2020, I had a video go viral, and it's so funny. The video was treadmill abs, okay? It's ridiculous, the stuff that we used to post, but it was treadmill abs, and that video went completely viral, and my Instagram just took off from there. And I'm so thankful for it, obviously, because it's gotten me here. But it's just so funny, the things that we would like clickbait and try to get people to come to your page. But it went viral, nevertheless. And every video after just started to keep going viral and viral. And obviously, when lockdown hit, a lot of at-home workouts. So it was just a different time then. But anyways, I was doing powerlifting prior to the gym closing down. Got back into powerlifting once the gym reopened, and I hit massive PRs that I've never hit before, so it was amazing. And then I transitioned in the end of 2021 once I hit my PRs, and I was like, I want to attempt bodybuilding, okay? And I was like, I know I can do this, okay? I had some doubters, some little doubters. But I started prep in February of 2022, and I decided to do summer shredding, and that's the Alpha Land, Alpha Elite, all of that in Texas, and I did it. I went to Houston, Texas that year and competed. I placed fourth. And I was so ecstatic because the people had been lifting longer than me, had been bodybuilding longer than me, and I was just excited to be there. The experience was amazing, but it made me fall in love with lifting and the gym and the journey and the discipline and the things that we're capable of doing so much more. And I ended up doing really well in my off season that year, and I remained pretty lean because I stayed pretty strict to what I was supposed to be eating, and then I started prep number 2 in the very end of December, very like New Year's, not Christmas, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day is like pretty much when I started prep number 2, and I was gonna compete in April, but my body was not quite ready, wasn't quite ready, but I ended up moving my show till May. Gave me four more weeks to get my body ready, and I did a show in South Carolina, I believe is where I went to, so I did have to travel, but I went to South Carolina, and I competed, and it was smaller classes, and I placed second, and then I placed third in another, which is totally fine. The girls there, I was not stacked up against it. I did great, I looked amazing, but I knew I needed to put on so much more muscle mass. So fast forward to 2025 now, and I am very, 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 very deep into an off season. I have been in an off season since that show in 2023, and I really struggled with my food for a year after that show. I really, really struggled. That's the leanest I've ever been, and it was very difficult in that off season. I also went through a lot of personal changes last year, and so it was a struggle, and I feel like I'm finally in 2025 mentally good to go and ready to go, and I'm completely refocused, and I'm able to hit my lifts better. My nutrition is better. I'm making better choices. I've really prioritized my internal health, because if we do not feel good internally, that's gonna affect our external health as well. So we have to make sure that our internal is feeling good. So major priority for me has been that, and I'm feeling really good. My training has been very good. I went back to powerlifting because I love powerlifting. I love maxing out, and I love lifting that heavy. So I did go back to that in the fall, and I hit new PRs, and I felt so good, so good. Okay, I have been consistently squatting. That is the one lift that I keep in my program, and I've been able to actually hit 240 pounds, which I've never gotten with the depth that I can get now. So it's a tremendous thing to be able to do that. And I'm just feeling so good with that lift. And then everything else is feeling good as well. I feel really good and confident in my body. And I know I still have a long way to go, but I'm very happy with where I'm at right now. And I'm doing a little cleanup phase and trying to get myself completely back on track. And I've been so consistent with it. So I'm proud of me for that. And sometimes you just have to pat yourself on the back because you're doing a good job even when you think you're not. So I'm showing up nevertheless and feeling amazing. So right now we're just deep into an off season and I'm happy with it. I feel very happy. I feel good in my training, my nutrition, just life in general. So that's like a little backstory of me, where I came from with my fitness journey, how it all started, and I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful that I'm here with you guys now. And to think it all started because I was a mom that was just unhappy in my body, and I decided to just put my running shoes on and go run, which led me to the gym, which led me here, and I've been able to make like a career out of it and just grow so much within the journey itself. Is amazing. I never, if you would have asked me, if you would have been like, Ashley, where do you see yourself in 10 years? And you would ask me that 10 years ago when I was like 27 years old, because I am 37 years old. When I was 27 years old, I would have been like, I never would have told you I would have seen myself in the gym or lifting weights or any of those things, or bodybuilding and competing. And here we are, 7 years later, still doing the same thing. So just very thankful for the journey. But that's just like a little bit about where I came from with the journey, and I just feel so good. But yeah, anyways, that's just a little bit of what's going on. I really am such a basic, boring person. Like, I'm not even exaggerating, but that's the backstory of my fitness journey. I'm still in the gym. I'm a major homebody. I'm a very simple person. I probably come off super like high maintenance,